Kia ora, welcome to DunxBildz. I'm Dunx and that's Sophie. Now we're going to be building possibly the largest Lego piece that I've ever attempted, which is the FXZ 112.501 Tower of Orthanc. That's off the top of my head, and I think I've got it right. Okay, so I'll do an unboxing vid after this intro so you can see how all this stuff comes together. This is a massive piece. It's over 4,000 individual pieces. It has, I think, about half a dozen minifigs included, and I think it's displayable on one side and playable on the other, or it swings open and shut. I haven't quite interpreted the instructions yet. Over 600 steps, and it's certainly going to be a challenge for me. Hey folks, Editing Dunx here. So this has been a remarkably long build, so I'm just injecting myself in here to say that I've decided to split it into two videos. So this is part one, and I'll go back to not interrupting you and on with whatever I was saying just before. So I'm going to put a couple of intro pieces in here, and then I'll be getting onto the build shortly. So here we go. Alright, so just received a shipment from China. This isn't Lego, this is alternatives. They are cheaper than Lego. These aren't, to my knowledge, knockoffs. I'd be very intrigued to see. This is my first order from this particular website. Delivery time was about 2.5 weeks, which isn't too bad. So let's see what is in here. And basically it's a metric F-ton of Lego bricks. And they're going all over the place. Wonderful. That's all right. Looks like most of the bags have got numbers on them. Yep. Numbers on them. So I should be able to sort out what goes where. Which means all the rest of these black pieces are going to be the tower. Broken a bag already. Alright, that was a fun little unboxing. This has got so much black in it. Oh, it speaks to my heart. Alright, thank you. I'll catch you in a little bit. Alright, so we're on to the build now. Now, after all of that unboxing, as you saw, there was a heck load of pieces. Now, I basically sorted that out into 9 individual bag sets. Each of those bag sets, multiple bags for their own, obviously. So, like this is bag 1. And there's 8 or 9 bags, anywhere from tiny bag of small pieces here to what appears to be all of the base plates for the main base. So that's what I'm going to be getting into right now. Now, to give you an idea of just how big this set is going to be, the stats say that it's 76 centimeters tall. So there's 76 centimeters there. Yeah, that going to fit on the camera horizontally? Yeah, that's a big figure. And about 42 centimeters across the base. So that's there. So that's going to be quite sizable. We're building up on here. Hopefully we'll be able to fit it all on camera for you over time. See how we go. All right, let's get into it. Right, so the first thing that I'm learning with these knockoff sets is that the stiffness on the joins is a little bit more than my hands are currently used to, so there's going to be some exercise. Now it looks like this particular model, and I'd read this on the net as well, is missing the hairpiece for the Saruman figure, so I'll be putting in a request for one of those to be mailed out to me. Let's get back into it. Alright, back from dinner, had a bit of a rethink. This is getting way too big for my normal lap tray, so we're up onto the table now, and hopefully you can see things a little bit more clearly as I'm building it, rather than how it was down here. Alright, let's get on with it. Alright, a couple of hours into the build and we've finished what's ostensibly bag 1. Okay, so I'm noticing that there's, with this type of brick, there's a couple of differences with Lego. Sometimes the grip is a little harder, sometimes it's a little looser, like these ones keep coming loose for some reason. There's a couple of pieces missing from the set, like there's one of these angles supposed to be here. I have read that sometimes they're found in other bags in the set, so hopefully I'll find that piece a little later on. There's a little slope there that I ended up finding in another bag. There's a couple of bags that aren't actually numbered, they've got spare bits and pieces in them. We'll see how we go. Alright, so might take a short break and then we'll look at bag number 2. Okay, thanks for sticking with. Alright, back again, and we're going to carry on with the build of Orthanc onto the second set of bags now. Let's do it. But I think that's where I'll leave it for the night. I'm still working my way through that second set of bags, but it's getting really late now. And I'll pick this up again tomorrow. Alright, cheers. Alright, we're back the next day and we're going to carry on finishing bag 2, stage 2, and then onto stage 3 thereafter. Alright, so Alright, so that's the end of stage 2. Coming along quite nicely, I think. So we've got the bottom level completed. Various stickers at the back with creatures lurking away in the background there. Food and supplies and skeletons, and then we've started on the next level with various other, I think the next level is the laboratory, so it's probably potions and bits and pieces. I have the feeling that this is supposed to sit up, but it kind of doesn't, so what do? I'm going to have this on display rather than split open most of the time, so frankly I don't know. really care too much about that. I did find the pieces that I thought that I was missing earlier from the base. So before I move on to level 3, I'll quickly fix that up. It was loose in the bottom of the delivery box, so it wasn't actually buried in any of the other packages. I did find a couple of other small pieces as well, a couple of these small 4 stud plates. So there's the missing piece. I'll pop that on shortly. Alright, I'll be back once I've got the bags for stage 3. Okay, moving on to stage 3. Now I realise that I haven't actually been saying how many bags there are in each stage. There's 9 plastic bags in this stage. I think there was about the same in stage 1 and stage 2 as well. It seems to be about the average number of bags for each stage. I'll try and remember to mention the number of bags in future stages. I've connected the tower to the base now because I think it's getting a little bit big to sort of easily handle. So it's going to be a little bit more awkward to manipulate and move, but I can just give you a quick look at how that sits on the base stage currently. So this does open and close freely. And I can see there's quite a few anchor points on the outside here, so I'm going to imagine that's for various pieces of tower decoration on the side. Anyway, let's move on to stage 3 and carry on building up the tower. Alright, so that's stage 3 completed, and we will carry on with stage 4 in the next build session. But it's time for me to hit the sack, so see you after the edit. Alright, we're back again. It's a couple of nights later and we're on to stage 4. There's 11 bags in this stage. So we'll just get straight back into it and carry on building. Alright, so that's all of stage 4 completed. So it's all the cladding at the bottom of the tower. That piece there is an overlap with that flat piece when it closes. Not entirely sure what this is, but it's springy. We'll find out when we get to the next level. Alright, be with you shortly.